Hello Wastelanders. With Spooky Scorched coming up, I decided I'd show a route that I take to get legendaries, collect Spooky Scorched care packages and whatnot. There's a few areas around the map, like over here at Camden Park is a good place to get the Spooky Scorched, Holiday Scorched, any of the legendary events that come around, that's a good place. Over here, Fort Defiance, when Last Stand, or Line in the Sand comes up, that's a good place to get the Spooky Scorched. Let's see, up here at Top of the World, and at the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort is a good area. Palace of the Winding Path is a very good area. Wavy Willard's Water Park is also a good area to hunt any of those legendaries. Basically, any area that has any Scorched that spawn naturally is a good area to hunt down the legendaries during those events, like the Treasure Hunter events, the Mothman Equinox, hunting down the legendary priests, Holiday Scorch, Spooky Scorch. These are all good areas for that, but Morgantown is probably one of my favorite areas to do this because it has a lot of different locations and a lot of different legendaries spawn in this area. So you can take your pick at going any of the other locations, but if you want guaranteed legendaries, and I'm talking anywhere from 3 to 10 legendaries will spawn around here. Well, let's get to it. So, to start off, and of course I'm on a private server right now so that I have the best chance of running this. I will run into some enemies. I'll try not to take too much time, but a few legendaries will spawn right where these ghouls spawn. And then over here by the school, where these Scorched are, some legendaries will spawn around the school building or up on the roof. But the best bet is to come over here after clearing this area and checking the school. You'll venture down here, and sometimes there'll be a legendary hanging out over here. There's a few of these places. If you climb up there, if you climb up here and try and get onto those tracks, you can get to an area where some legendaries will be up on the building tops, but if you're not able to get up there, the best bet is just follow this little track. And some legendaries will be down around here, up on buildings. That building right there, the bar, tends to have one or two around it. And we'll keep heading this way. Clear the ghouls as we go, and sometimes you'll see a legendary either here or around here. A lot of the time you will find some around here, and these are all ghoul locations, but the legendaries will pop up around here or up on the overpass, up on the monorail. So we'll dodge those ghouls. Sometimes one will spawn over here with these guys. Sometimes they'll spawn up here, so you can use this to get up there, and that's also a really good area to move around once you get to this point, it's good to get up here and then follow. And you can find them all around the rooftops. Like don't stay on the ground. Get up here, follow the rooftops. You'll hear their little audio jingles, all the little the noise cues that will pop up when you're close to them. And then this building here that has that ghoul, they'll spawn in this building from time to time, or this building that's connected. I'm gonna keep moving right along. Let's see, covered that building. Down here on this bridge, and then over into this building, there will be some, this is a spawn area for them. Trying to avoid the ghouls for a bit down here because there's a lot of them. But down in this building, down along these buildings, you have a chance of finding at least one, if not two. Down around here in this little station, you'll find some. That's a spawn location. Now, I'm not saying you're going to find one every single time you look, but these are possible spawn locations. And we're not even halfway through. You'll find some up around the college, the university. This little area is potentially full of all of them. Well, that hit chance was horrible. And then this barber shop will have one from time to time. You can continue down here to look. You might find one. But a lot of times, as soon as I hit this barber shop, I will start heading this way, up towards Mama Dolce's. We'll cross the river. You might find one at Mama Dolce's, but a lot of the times they'll be on this side of the road, further down.
Identify yourself.
You might find one there, but it's not a guarantee. You have a good chance to find one here at the boathouse, the country club, or whatever this is. What is this? Yeah, the Portside Pub. You can find them there. And then, of course, Morgantown Airport is going to have a lot of potential for legendaries. But before I head there, I like to make a quick pass through the train yard down here. I like to make a quick pass through this train yard because they will spawn here. Anywhere from 1 to, I've seen probably 5 at a time just hanging out over here. And that's also after clearing out Morgantown and finding a bunch of them. And then, of course, once you're done at the train yard, you'll take a beeline over here. And I always like to start with this front area because they tend to spawn here more often than not. Oh, I can't get up there. Make your way through. Clear this little area. Doing my greatest at eliminating enemies, but I'm more so just trying to show the locations. I could have ran through here beforehand, clearing it out, so I'd have an easier time, but I get to show off my fixer a little bit. But yeah, you'll clear the airport. clear this whole area back here. And if you're lucky, you can get collision course to spawn. And it's not going to spawn for me because I'm the only one in the server, but... Oh, actually, look at that. Very lucky. And so I can do this if I want, but... I am not. Gotta love a Scorched beast for an ending. Well, okay. It's a good spot to end it on. But yeah, just to recap, if you start up here, Morgantown High School, there's that Red Rocket gas station there, you just follow the road down and around to Fraternity Row, Morgantown. You'll get down to the university, Big Al's tattoo parlor, continue down through the buildings to that barber shop, hook back up to Mama Dolce's, continue on past the Portside pub, over to Morgantown train yard, then back up through Morgantown Airport, and if you're lucky, like I have here, collision course pops up. And then you can just capitalize on whatever legendaries will come up from that. If it is a spooky Scorched or holiday Scorched event. If it's not Scorched legendaries, it's the Mothman priests or the treasure hunters. This is still a very good hunting ground for that. Because if you go to any of these other areas, you might have a chance of finding 1, maybe 5. Like the most I've found at Wavy Willards in one time is probably 5. But the most I've found hitting Morgantown, just doing one lap, the most I've found at one go was probably 15. And that was during the Mothman Equinox, so yeah. Hope that helps.